One of the things that I've run into with board meetings and Boy Scouts and schools are how to get everybody to agree. And it was difficult for me to find a topic that everyone would be able to agree on. But I know that a vast amount of communication happens through images. And so tonight, I'd like to format the first 10 or 12 minute block with two groups. I'm going to give each group about 15 images. And I want you to take passion in one of those images. What we're trying to refine is each group will refine their group of images down to one image, and then we'll bring them together later, and we'll have a larger argument or room for argument for those images to get refined to one. It can be because you have a passion for it, because it's a crisp picture, it's something that's of interest to you, or you just like the scenery. But thumb through them and find something that you enjoy. To start that, I'd like to get you two to turn around and scoot back a little bit so we can just throw some pictures down on the ground.
It's a picture of half man, half animal. And my suggestion was that we are all contrasting elements within ourselves. We maybe appear to people that don't know us that we're not a speaker, and we are a speaker. Or we don't look funny, but we are funny. Or we don't look athletic, but we are athletic. And we don't look like a fast old man, we look like an old fast man. Again, lots of contrast. Some of us are probably Republicans and a card-carrying member of the ACLU. And we can list many contrasting things. So I picked that one because we are all contrasts within ourselves.
Thank you.
Good. I think we got to give him a hand. That's good.
I picked out something different. But then Bobby pointed this one out.
Thank you, JD. It's not the format for that right now. What we're listening for is for an argument on how the group
That's
reached
what I'm
this
giving you.
consensus. And I believe, was it Francis?
Yeah, that's really
Frederick?
Frederick. Well, the second time I haven't done it.
You're getting closer. You got an R in there this time.
Frederick, could you explain how your group came to the consensus of this image and why it's important?
Well, sure. Much like the distinguished gentleman over here in the other group. Much like the distinguished gentleman over here in the other group, we saw contrast in here, but also congruency. We have Democrats and Republicans, and yet in this picture, they're sweeping technology and/or the truth under the rug. So somewhere in here is someone who is a Democrat, someone who's a Republican, and I'm guessing the vast majority are not too fond of politicians in general. Therefore, we felt this was a good representation of our beliefs.
Oh, good. So this appealed to a wide variety of audience, and it had enough polarization where you could see contrast.
Yes, that's why we were able to successfully pick that picture.
Excellent. Very similar themes, these two. The floor is going to be open for 3 to 4 minutes of argument. If you could keep your argument short and sweet for one or the other, and we'll put it to a vote at the end of that 3 or 4 minutes.
I think this picture shows very well that there is no essential...
Which picture?
The picture on the left. There is no essential difference between the Republicrats and the Demogons. And they both, and neither one of them wants to acknowledge intellectual integrity and truth. And they're sweeping it under the carpet, and it's the most important thing that we have to think about in this day and age.
Excellent. Thank you for that. Can I have another argument?
Don't everybody jump on it at once.